Hello, family, Gundamites. How are you guys doing today? I've been posting all these kit bashes that I've been doing, but it wouldn't be fair if I didn't post the first kit bash that I ever did. First one? Yeah, first one. First one is, before I knew any of the lore about behind Haman Karn, I had seen Zeta Gundam and I saw Haman Karn. And I like Haman Karn and have so much I like the character so much because she's a female character that demands so much respect and she is willing to do whatever it takes to be the number one. She doesn't care about if the odds are against her. She doesn't care about, you know, uh, uh, who's got the better this and that. She's in her mind. She's like, look, I'm the better pilot. Look, I'm gonna crush you, and look, there's nothing you can do about it. So I love that character. That's like my favorite female character in all of any Gundam series. There are a couple other female characters that are pretty cool, but this one here takes the cake. She's the best, in my opinion. So before I knew any of the lore, I was like, well, I heard there was a prototype that she piloted a prototype. I was like, what would the prototype be? This is before I saw any pictures. What would the prototype be before the Qubeley? So so I wanted to explore a prototype before the Qubeley even came out. The Qubeley, if you want to be correct, the Qubeley. So I wanted to explore uh, a prototype. What would a prototype look like before the Qubeley? So this is what I came up with. This contraption, this monstrosity, this piece of art. So let's see what we did. We took we're messing with the Qubeley. So since we're messing with the Qubeley, let's put it. Let's see what we did. We took the Qubeley's head. We took the shoulders. Okay. And that's all we took from the Qubeley. So what else is with this kit, you say? This is a prototype. So here's what we did. Qubeley head, Qubeley shoulders. Then we took the legs of a Gusion from IBO, because we love IBO. The series kicks fucking ass. So we took the bottom legs from the Gusion. Now we did this for several reasons. We did this because if you don't know, but you should know, one thing about the Gusion, especially the legs that I love about the legs is one of my favorite kits for the legs, is that first the Gusion is a bulky unit. That's fact, okay? It's a fucking huge unit, okay? So with the Gusion in mind, the Gusion, since it's a big unit, to compete out on the battlefield against smaller units and other mobile suits, they had to have they tried to offset the weight of this unit by equipping more thrusters on the legs. So this leg has three thrusters. One, two, and then three. As you can see, three thrusters. So we've got the three thrusters on the legs. So what do we know about the Qubeley? The Qubeley is not a small mobile suit. In no way in hell is the Qubeley a small mobile suit. It's top heavy. And it's top heavy, then the waist gets kind of small, like medium size about, and then the legs, towards the bottom of the leg sticks out like bell bottoms from the 70s. So the Qubeley is not a small mobile suit. It's kind of chunky. So this prototype, Haman Khan says, look, I want something to offset the bulkiness, bulkiness of this mobile suit. She wants some legs with some boosters on it. So we used the Gusion legs from IBO, Iron Blood Orphan. We used the Gusion. I want to say we used the Gusion. This looks like the Gusion waist, and we used the what's that called? I want to say it's a rider, or is Rider the one that piloted? You guys know the frame. The other one that was with the Gusion, the smaller one, I want to call it a rider, but it's not a rider. It's a, let me go look at the damn box. It's over here. Yeah, so the Rodi. So we got the Gusion legs, Gusion waist, Rodi, uh, Rodi frame, and this, I want to say this is the Rodi also. Excuse me. Might be the Gusion. Let me see. That's no, that's the Gusion. So we got the Gusion. So we got a Gusion arm. So we got Gusion legs, Gusion waist, Gusion arm. We've got a blade from some mother. We ain't gonna say mother. And this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to put a fucking experimental Zgot arm on here just so she could have a claw. Like she could say, "Hey, fuck you," and just like claw and rip somebody's arm off. Like she's just like she's a mean bitch. So she would do something like this. She'd say, "Look, I want to." Now, and of course, we know that these Zgot arms have lasers in the middle. You know, fire lasers in the middle. So she's got a laser beam in the middle and a Zgok arm. Now, with this kit, the biggest issue with this kit, the biggest issue with this kit, the biggest issue was that when I connected, I had to find a different connector from this shoulder to this arm, and it sucks. This arm sucks ass. Like, there's no kind of posability with this arm at all. Let me show you. Watch this. Now doctors do this to you when you got a fucked up arm or a fucked up leg. They say, "Look, let me lift your arm." You see how it drops? No kind of posability. Let me see if you can see it. So right in here, it's just hard to just the thing is loose. It goes on. It's like a ball joint right there, and it's just awkward to get inside that spot. Uh, to this connection right here in the shoulder of the cubulate that it's just aggravating. So this is why this kit's. I mean, the kit looks nice. Look at the look at the color. It's pearl white. So this you got this pearl white. You have this pearl white on the arms and on the arms and the shoulders and the head. Now, the thing that I like about the head, my favorite part about this whole kit is the head. How this head is like you got the pearl white and then you have this like design going down the middle of the head. Guys, I cannot take credit for this. No, I am not this skilled. This here was accidental. This whole thing, accidental. This whole thing was so accidental, like I was trying to paint over it somehow, and it came out like that. And I said, you know something? I'm not gonna scrape it off. I'm not gonna paint over it. I'm gonna leave it. That's what I did. So my favorite part of the kit was how the head turned out with this accidental blue paint that I put over it, which was I want to say some kind of metallic blue that I had put over it. And also I had customized it. Well, I mean, other than custom, this whole thing's customized, but I had the head would not go down into the chassis. So since the head wouldn't go down in the chassis, I took a bead, painted it, and I put it down here, and then I had glued it into this. I had put two pins, one pin to the joint in the chassis between the bead, and then another pin between the bead to the head. So I had two pins between this bead to this head, and the head can still turn. So the head does function and does turn, but it's on this bead. So the thing is, the bead sits here. So the bead is what's actually. Can you see that bead? You can see this bead. So the bead's in there. So that was the toughest part was you know, trying to get this head on trying to complete the finish. And then another thing I really like about it is that I carve these slots out right here on this frame. Carve these slots out. And if you see, I mean, this is cool as hell. I wish I could have implemented, I should have implemented this on a Gundam. But look, right here, look at this. So I carve these slots out, and now these are like fins. So these fins, of course, are kind of like spoilers. So these fins, of course, are like spoilers. Now look at it. Now look at it. I mean, man, this is cool. You know, let me take the camera, move this shit around. This is cool. How you got these fins right here on the head. So you got these fins right here on the head, and so they're just like spoilers. You increase and decrease them for speed and all this other kind of stuff. So fins on the back. This is the coolest part of this mobile suit. It's the head with the customized. I mean, you know, with the accidental blue paint and these fins right on the chassis. Worst part, of course, is the shitty ass Zgok arm. I brought a Char's Asnable Zgok. Hopefully, I won't have problems with the arms. I'm thinking about customizing that too. It's a RG kit, so thinking about customizing that too. I might get this mother. Whew, there's things I might do to that that'll fucking make people cry, hate me, curse me. Yes, do it. I love you. So this is the first one. So this was the uh, prototype Qubeley for Haman Karn. So once again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting me. You guys keep kit bashing. I swear to you, I cannot implement this anymore. Keep kit bashing. When you kit bash, you mess up, but then you also learn from your mistakes. It also makes you a better builder because when you mess up a part or you mess up a piece, you'll be like, hey, I can go make another piece, or hey, I could use this piece instead, and it still helps you along. It still helps you with the build as opposed to, and I've seen this. I'm not knocking you for doing this, but I've seen people who, when they order builds, like they say they order a kit, they order kits like 2 or 3 kits at a time of the same kit. So you don't have to order 2 or 3 kits of the same mobile suit or Gundam. Order one kit. If it messes up, you can you have an idea how to fix it, how to make it better. So that's what I do. But anyways, enough about my babbling. You guys go. You guys keep kit bashing, kicking ass, taking names. Love you Gundamites, and I will see you guys later.
Mission accomplished.
Now that you've tasted victory, I'm sure you'll be back.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.